If it's meant to be, it will be. Surrender the control and you will have everything that you ever wanted. It's just the fact that you are trying to micromanage your life, that your life isn't flowing as easily as it could be. It's like trying to stop a stream. If you completely put a dam in between the stream, then you're going to block everything that was flowing. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're blocking the blessings that are coming into our life by trying to control everything. We are actually putting ourselves not in a state of flow, but in a state of scarcity. And you hear it all the time. If it's meant to be, then it will be. But when you truly let that idea sink into your heart and you understand that's true. If it's meant to be, it will be. Why am I worrying so much about little things that I can't control? And the paradox about it, kind of like the law of attraction, one big paradox is that when you stop caring about it, normally that's when it comes in. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or just, things in your life that you're just overly managing, and you're just like, oh, I gotta have this, I need it, or if I don't have it, I won't be happy. All of those things, when you let go of the idea that you even need them, they will come in. This is what detachment really is. It's surrendering. It's the law of surrender. But that is the biggest paradox about all of this, is that you have to actually stop caring about it if you really want it. And I'm not saying don't take action and do things that will get you there. I'm making a video right now which is taking me one step closer to my dream. But instead of making this video feeling like I have to do it, and if I don't get this amount of subscribers by a certain date, then I've failed, I'm just making it because I want to. I'm making it because I enjoy it. I get to make this video. I get to live my dream right now. I don't have to wait for some outcome, for some external validation for me to live my dream. This is the dream. The journey is the destination. The journey is everything that I actually love about it. That's why I'm doing this in the first place. If you can fall in love with the process, everything else will work itself out. Just fall in love with the process of doing whatever you're doing. Fall in love with the process of living life. Just allowing things to come into your life. And if somebody walks out of your life and you're wondering, will we ever be friends again? Or will we ever date again? Or will I ever find a wife? Will I ever find friends that resonate on the same vibrational frequency that I resonate at? The reason that you're not finding these things, or a big reason, is either it's not the right time, or you've got too much importance placed on it. You're putting these things on such a pedestal in your life that you're actually blocking that. You're putting up this wall that's stopping you from actually receiving the blessings that are going to come in. And if you just trust and know, and even look back on times in your life where you were uncertain about things, but they ended up working out perfectly, what happened there? What was meant to be was. And all you can control is this now moment. So if you spend every now moment in a high frequency, doing the thing that you love, all of the results and all of the rewards will just come as, it's just icing on the cake, because you're actually already living the life that you wanted to live right now. You don't have to have something to feel good right now, but then you will get those things because you are feeling good. It's the weirdest thing, but it is true. All of the best times in my life were the times where I wasn't overly controlling, where I wasn't, and even in relationships, you'll find that people don't want to be with you when they realize, even subconsciously, that you have them on this pedestal and you're trying to control the way that they act, and if they don't do things a certain way, you're going to get offended, or you're going to think they don't like you, and you're actually trying to manipulate the relationship without just having a conversation, letting things flow. You're trying to say all the right things, but it ends up coming out the wrong way, because even if you say every line correctly, there's a vibration underneath what you're saying that people can feel. People can tell when you're being authentic and when you're not. Even if they don't know why they feel off about you, the intuition is the most powerful tool there is. Do what you feel like doing, not what you think you should do. Instead of doing what you think you should do using the mind, do what you feel you should do using your heart, which has a mind of its own, and that is actually proven by science. But you'll have to look that up yourself. I'm not a scientist, but the Heart Math Institute, I think is what it's called. They did a study about that. But the more that you can open your heart using things like Moldavite, which is just a tool, you don't need Moldavite, but Moldavite opens that heart chakra and allows you to bring things in. When you stop living from the mind, start living from the flow state of receiving everything that will come. And maybe, yeah, of course, your life might not be at all what you want it to be right now, but that might give you the motivation to act on things and change things in this now moment. But do it out of the frequency of love. Do it out of an inspired action. You know, don't just do something because you think that's what you should be doing because other people told you that, or it just seems like that's what everybody else does, or whatever reason that you might be giving yourself. Do it because you love to do it. Do everything from your heart. Follow your heart, and you'll never go wrong. If it's meant to be, it will be, and if it happened, it was meant to happen. Don't dwell on the past. Don't think about the future all the time. Only think about the future in terms of what you can do right now to set yourself up for a better future. But realize that you could just be just as happy now as you will be in that future, and because of that, your future will look even better. Because wherever you go, there you are. You can leave, you can move somewhere, you can go get a new job, you could do whatever you think you need to do, which I'm not saying these things are bad. I'm just saying wherever you go, there you are. If you haven't changed your internal, then your external is still going to be perceived the same way by you. You see, because reality is often based on your own perception of it. So somebody's going to watch this video and have a completely different experience than the next person because it's coming from their perspective. I'm going to have a completely different perspective on this video just from my point of view. But I just had it, the thought just came to me. If it happened, it was meant to happen. If it's meant to be, it will be. And so I thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm back at this mountain. It's very dark, but at least we got a nice sunset. We rose from the ashes. This thing had a huge fire a couple weeks ago. I didn't think I'd be coming back here this soon. But I love you all. Universal crystals forever.